E aí pessoal, beleza? Eu sou o Binho e no vídeo de hoje eu tô trazendo aqui pra vocês a gameplay de The Witcher 2. Eu vou fazer essa gameplay hoje aqui e se vocês curtirem o vídeo e quiserem que eu traga uma série desse jogo, aí eu trago ele jogando desde o começo até o final aí pra vocês. Eu tenho vídeos de The Witcher 3 aí, só que eu não cheguei a fazer uma série dele. Eu comecei a fazer, mas não terminei. Até agora o que aconteceu foi o seguinte: o Geralt ele tava ajudando o rei, que eu não lembro o nome dele. Na guerra o rei foi morto por um outro cara aí que pelo que parece ele é um bruxo também. E o Geralt foi culpado. O Geralt foi preso. A gente conseguiu sair da prisão e agora a gente está atrás do assassino do rei. A gente acabou de chegar nessa vila aqui e acabamos de salvar o Dandelion e o anão que eu esqueci o nome dele também. E agora eu tenho que ir para a residência do Loredo. Lá para a residência de Loredo nesta noite. Vamos lá.
Well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me. It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense. Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
I am delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vasima, and I'd rather not dawdle. I lost a load of time looking for you.
No reason to waste any more talking then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take you back as a corpse. You choose.
All right. Give it a shot.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
We've got a wanted man here! Grab him, boys!
A gameplay dele é bem diferente do The Witcher 2, do The Witcher 3. Quem não jogou ainda The Witcher 1 nem The Witcher 2, só jogou o 3 como eu, vai apanhar bastante. É um sistema bem diferente, bem estranho. Porque ele é meio durão, às vezes pra você desviar ele demora pra responder, é bem estranho. Tá bem no comecinho do jogo. Primeiro foi a introdução, agora é o primeiro capítulo. Deixa eu ir pra missão logo. Ah, eu tenho que ir à noite, vou ter que meditar então, peraí.
I'm a Witcher!
Ah, isso mesmo. Vou esperar até de noite. Fala com os caras.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except
Tem que achar um jeito de desabilitar a balista.
Plow into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
Did you hear?
You know this one.
Yes?
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you wanted to do it alone, so go talk to the buffoon.
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
They say witches have no need for plough. Scum! Plough more!
You know what do you need, ugly?
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance as I see it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
Vamos ver. Acho que eu vou pagar. Oferecer quanto pra ela? Oferecer 6 moedas. Mas não. Eles acham que é muito pouco. Vai. Não, pior que eu tô com pouca moeda, hein, mano. Vou oferecer 10 moedas pra ela. Ver se ela
I'll
aceita.
not show you so much as a tip for that.
Ai, caraca. Vamos ver quanto que ela quer. Nossa, é meio ruim esse comando desse negócio aqui. Ó, 21 moedas, hein, fia.
I'll not show you so much as a tip for that.
Nossa, bichinha é cara, hein. Vamos
A
ver.
favor for a favor,
There is one thing you could do for me.
and that is...
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Laredo's thugs. Give them a good thrashing, and I'll even blow
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
Tá.
You've had your song. Care for some real guy
Spend the rest of your
version.
life on the King's Galley.
E derrotar os caras na queda de braço pra ela poder me ajudar.
As I see it, the entire garrison
Did you
could use
hear?
a lesson in discipline.
Two big shots
Isn't that
arrived. End of the day once.
Haven't had this good a time. The Commandant will hear of this.
That's true.
Ah, os caras tá
I
aqui.
don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
You know this one? A little elf was skipping down the
Vamos ver.
path.
Ixi, eu abraço o cara, mano.
Along came the dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all. Oh, you arse-back, dirty rotten scum. Plough-all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion.
Vai. Caraca, é mó difícil fazer isso no
Nothing
analógico.
better than a fireside feast.
You're weak. A lame mutant.
Except a
Tá de
fireside.
novo.
Got strength enough for another round?
Always.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass.
Até
Your
ficar
uncle's got
maior.
a story for you.
Vai
So
diminuindo
long
o
as he can
tamanho, ó.
afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10
Ei.
orens.
Nossa.
I hate mutants like you.
I know.
Nothing better than a
Vai ter que
fireside
derrotar o
feast.
Alphonse.
Except a
Olha.
fireside feast with
What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a Witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf? All right. Let's begin.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass.
Foda que
Your
vai
uncle's got a
diminuindo, aí
story.
e fazer isso eu tô jogando
So
com
long as he
controle.
can afford to tell it.
Fazer isso no
I'll not lend an ear
analógico
for
é
less than
complicado,
10
foi.
orens.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Nothing better than a fireside
O maluco
feast.
tá enorme.
except a fireside feast with copious amounts of
Gente, eu já
liquor.
falei que já usei de um jeito nos caras já.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Agora acho que vai
Luckily, the
passar
Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass.
You know
Your
that.
uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one? A little
Vai lá,
elf
cara,
was skipping down the
aproveita.
path.
Vai lá pro matinho ainda.
Plough-all. Along came the dwarf and kicked him in the arse.
Eita!
Plough-all. Oh, you arse-back, dirty rotten
Meu
scum.
Deus.
Plough-all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion.
Ela tá ali até agora. Encontra o fragmento da armadilha. Pra cá. Acho que eu
Did you hear?
vou nessa aqui de cima. Ah, acho que tem que encontrar o fragmento ainda. Fechando. Não é por aqui. Também não.
I don't like strangers.
Deixa eu lá fora então.
What you want, old man?
Não é lá fora, mano. Eu tenho que dar a volta na casa aqui então. Beleza. Opa!
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the Witcher sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the Elven bandits for years now.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. We barely escaped with our lives the last time we ran into Yorveth.
Damn squirrels draw ever nearer.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a Witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
Sei se eu vou ser agressivo com ele.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What do you want me to do?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'm a Witcher.
Sou bruxo, né,
I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Acabei sendo capturado sem querer. E eu acho que acabou dando andamento na missão. Sem querer também. Por aqui que eu saio.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
No passage!
Agora esse cara vai ficar aí, mano. Sai daqui então.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
I said it would rain.
Pronto, já tá de manhã já. Ah não, acho que é por aqui mesmo. Acho que é por cima que entra, né? Eu acho que aqui é uma casa de prazeres, né? Pelo visto. Tem... Vou pegar aqui pra vender isso aqui depois. É lá por baixo que entra. Tem umas coisas aqui que é muito mais explícita que o Witcher 3, cara. No Witcher 3 eles deram uma melhoradinha. Pegar tudo. Contrato de luxo nunca é demais. Então, tem umas coisas nesse jogo que é bem mais explícita que o Witcher 3, de mostrar mais do que peito. No Witcher 3 eles mostram no máximo ali com a bunda pelada. Aqui eles mostram a parte da frente. No começo do jogo mostra a atriz e é bem mais explícito que o 3. Se aparecer alguma cena do tipo aqui, eu vou cortar no vídeo pra não ficar
Damn, that was close! Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Merigold! Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Quero saber do dragão.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the La Villettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near La Valette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from La Valette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
Vamos ver do casamento do Zoltan como é que
No
tá.
wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Popper-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slurp 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Tá, vamos falar do
Foltest's
rei.
killer lay
Rei
in
do
wait
papo.
in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Finalmente ação. Eita, pega.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Salvar o cara ainda.
Ask her.
Os caras tratam desse jeito.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monsters vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
Tá.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
Oh, as ever. It's the common folk that get ploughed. Come on, lads.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kayran, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths, right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witcher's rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Bom, a gente vai ter que falar com os comerciantes, saber mais sobre o monstro, né? Eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Se vocês quiserem ver mais vídeos de The Witcher 2, continuando a história, que até possivelmente fazendo uma série, deixa nos comentários aí se vocês gostaram, se vocês querem que eu traga mais vídeos de Witcher 2. E é isso aí, pessoal. Até a próxima. Valeu. Falou.